Hello guys, this is Kong. Today I'm gonna be doing a movie review on the movie called The Passenger. So The Passenger is basically about Chris Pratt waking up on this ship called Avalon, and he wake up 80 some years too early, and he had to supposedly find a way to kill the time or try and figure out a way to go back. So that kind of just the story. You can go watch all these other reviews on there, but I'm gonna cover the pro, the con, the morals or message if there's any, and the suggestion. So the pro would be I like the humor in this movie. There's humor. I always like humor, I appreciate it. Kind of break up the movie. And I also like Chris Pratt, and I like Jennifer Lawrence. I feel like they were strong in this movie. They really sell it. They have to sell it because there's only two people who are alive or awake in this movie, and there's the captain who eventually awake maybe about 3/4 in the movie, but he's not the main focus. Is Jennifer Lawrence and Chris Pratt. And another thing I like about this movie is the design of the ship, exteriorly and interiorly. The inside of the design is very clean, really clinical, almost too clean. And then you have the outside is really is invented by the scientists, engineers, people who design ship and think about this. I thought it was kind of interesting because the way when you typically see a ship, it's like big bulk, but this is actually small. It's pretty big, but it is it's actually had pieces that rotate, kind of like a spinning arrow. When you shoot an arrow and it's a spin, or like a bullet is spin in midair. So I thought that was kind of interesting. It sounded like they actually thought about it and maybe actually go to a scientist or an astrophysics engineer and say, how would you design this? I thought that was interesting. I like that aspect. And that's it. And the con of the story is basically, the con of this movie, it would be the story, how Chris Pratt would wake up and then he had to he was on the ship for a year, and he got lonely, and and then he saw this girl, and he read her biography, and he fell in love with her, and then he woke her up, and and then the thing that really kind of got me frustrated, not frustrated, was like I feel deceived, was this trailer showed that there was actually Jennifer Lawrence, her role actually was, she woke up by fate, but in the movie he's actually, he woke her up by force, without her have the choice. And I was like, kind of wish that fate had let them meet together to enjoy the last 40 or 50 years on this ship Avalon. I was kind of hoping for that. I was hoping something more natural, something more mutual, something that was fate that happened, But this was just like, I didn't really, I just didn't want that to happen, I want something that was really felt natural. That's the word I'm trying to look, natural. And then I also don't like the love story. It's basically, how you see all this kind of concept in all love movie, where he break the girl's heart, and then he try to make it up, and then he sacrifice himself, and then she love him back. I'm just like, I see that so many times, I understand that in relationship there's no perfect relationship, but I feel like it's just the same. I want to see something new, something that is different. They had the opportunity to make it different here, and they didn't. They stick to what worked, and that's kind of what bothered me. And I was just like, you know what, y'all just make this movie feel like more of a passenger, sitting in the movie theater. So those are the two big things I did not like about the movies. So the moral of the Jesse is I can really kind of point out is excuse me, it questioned the insanity of a person when they're on a ship all by themselves, even when they have, you know, 4,999 people on board and plus the crew. And then it also had the question of ethics. You know, when do you force wake up someone, or do you do not, and then you go insane. So that's the only two things I kind of draw out. Suggestion, I don't really. My only suggestion would be, make the love story different. Fit some of the plots in the movies. I feel like it just wasn't really a great movie to watch anyway. It felt very passenger-like movie. It felt like it was just one of those movies that, I waste my money on and I complain about it. So I basically, this movie had a lot of opportunity to be much better, much better. So on that note, I give this movie a 5 out of 10. I will highly wait until it comes on a red box and then watch it. Therefore, you wouldn't waste all your money on this movie because it's not worth the price of admission. So guys, thank you so much. I want to say thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for your efforts, and I really appreciate it. Please like, thumbs up, share it, subscribe to my YouTube channel because that will help me a lot. Thank you.